5 ways to survive an Aries. Here we go. 1. Never tell an Aries what to do. Aries really dislikes being told what to do. They prefer charting their own course and making their own decisions. If someone tries to impose authority or give them directions, Aries might resist or feel frustrated. Similarly, when it comes to being told what they did wrong, Aries can be quite sensitive. While they're quick to confront issues, they might not always take criticism well, especially if it feels like an attack on their competence or independence. They prefer constructive feedback over criticism and appreciate a respectful approach when discussing their mistakes. Sometimes all they need is someone to listen. Be a supportive listener without immediately offering solutions. This can create a space for them to reflect on their own. Remember, the key is to guide rather than dictate. Instead of telling them what to do, pose reflective questions that prompt them to consider potential outcomes. 2. Match their energy. Aries are natural leaders. They have a subconscious need to be number one. That's why you often see them at the top of their game, running the show. They are confident, passionate, and always ready for action. They've got tons of energy and love jumping into things rather than thinking too much. Solving problems is their thing, and they do it fast and with style. If you want to get along with an Aries, you've got to keep up with their energy, get into what they're excited about, and show real interest. Believe in them because they definitely believe in themselves. But here's a tip. Be prepared for things to slow down after their initial burst of energy. If their big plan doesn't work out, they might seem a bit lost. Don't be surprised when they might switch gears and go after a new goal. Yes, it might feel like they let you down when they back off, so brace yourself. But hey, they might just need to take a break, think things over, and then come back ready to tackle the challenge again. Aries are a determined bunch after all. 3. Respect their space. Aries are generous and easygoing in relationships. They don't ask for much, just that you don't hold them back from being excited and spontaneous. They like to be independent, even in serious relationships. Aries aren't the type to be overly controlling. They enjoy doing things together, but are also happy doing their own thing. They don't set many rules, so their partners usually feel free to do what they like. Aries want the freedom to follow their interests. They sometimes need alone time to stay happy and full of energy. To give an Aries space, support what they do on their own. Be there for them in their hobbies or work, and understand if they need time alone for these things. Don't always check on them or try to control what they do. Aries might see this as you not trusting them. Also, be okay with them making sudden plans or doing things out of the blue. Don't always stick to strict plans or schedules. Let them be free and spontaneous. 4. Be direct and honest. Aries has a superpower, a finely tuned BS detector. They are really good at spotting when someone is not being honest or straightforward with them. So, when you're dealing with an Aries, it's best to be clear and upfront. They like it when people are genuine and sincere. If you have an issue or feel offended by something an Aries has said or done, expressing your feelings directly to them is the most effective way to address the situation. 5. Help them keep their impulses in check. Aries likes to do things rather than just talk about them. They are good at quickly coming up with plans and are quick to notice changes and may suddenly change their plans. They trust their feelings and often act on them without thinking too much. They like to start new things and sometimes act before thinking everything through. They can be impulsive and admit they don't always check all the facts first. However, they are smart and can quickly take chances that others miss because they hesitate or are afraid to take risks. But this quick action can sometimes lead to mistakes, like taking big risks without thinking. It's good for Aries to think more about what they do and what could happen because of it. If you see an Aries being recklessly impulsive, gently suggest they take a moment to reflect. This brief break can help them consider the situation more clearly and make better choices. When assisting an Aries in managing their impulses, it's crucial to adopt a nuanced approach. Be careful not to suppress their inherent eagerness. It's essential to respect their independence and avoid being overly controlling. Guidance should be supportive, not restrictive. Be there for them as a friend or advisor, ready to listen and give advice when they are about to make a hasty decision. This can help them avoid taking unnecessary risks.